What's happening, man? It's your boy Papa Duck. Boy, look at here, looking ugly right now. Hey, man, if you're on YouTube, make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, and make sure you look below, see our merch store. Everything you buy from our merch store, all proceeds go back to the channel. This is how we get the channel out to the world. This is how we promote. Thanks to y'all, and I appreciate that. And if you want to promote on the channel, your brand, whatever, just go to papaduckpromo@gmail.com. Let's do it. Listen. A lot of people panicking right now. Y'all see Facebook ain't been acting right. Instagram ain't been acting right. Like, this is the type of shit that's gonna be happening. This is when you put your livelihood into the trust, or your trust into the hands of people that's gonna take that trust and manipulate it and use it against you and promote fear. And this is what they do. People are going crazy right now. Facebook ain't working. All this, all that. They on Twitter talking about it. They on YouTube talking about it. Because it ain't been working all day pretty much. You can't upload, you can't download, you can't do nothing, or whatever the case may be. But this is just a little tip of the iceberg. This is just something that y'all should be preparing for. Because like I say, we give the government all access to us. Because they build a society that's geared to us giving them all our information. You feel me? This is the type of stuff they do right up on our noses, and we don't understand that that's what the Matrix does. The Matrix is created for us to give up all our information, and then they control everything. We put in our whole livelihood with they control our foods. See, all it is basic resources. They control everything. They control the money. They control the food. They control the shelter. They control the people. So therefore, everyone's within those boundaries are being controlled. I can't just say, oh, you know what, man, let's just if I say, fuck it, I'm going to stop paying my light bill, and then it ain't going to happen. They don't care. That's why I say the power in the people. If enough of us say, hell no. If enough of us say, we ain't paying no bills, we ain't finna go to work, we ain't finna do this, now they going to start listening. This is why they carefully, strategically do movies. Certain movies are done for certain reasons. Hollywood wasn't created for your entertainment. It was created to massage ideas in your mind, to control you, manipulate you, and put you on that frequency. You have to understand these things. It's very simple. It's very simple. And by the shutdown of Instagram and the shutdown of Facebook, it put a lot of people in jeopardy for certain businesses, because a lot of y'all don't understand why social media was created. A lot of people just think it was just created for us to get on there and blab about this, gossip about that, share this, share that. Here to tell y'all, it's always two sides. I told y'all, the only way you can have a war, it has to be two sides, okay? One side is consumers, which is everyday people. And this is why these everyday people are going crazy, because these platforms ain't working. Because those platforms give these people some type of something to look forward to in the morning, throughout the day. You get what I'm saying? It gave them purpose. Some people gave them purpose. Social media gave them purpose. Social media allowed them to be them, do things and cap and do all type of stuff. So it gave them purpose. Now they can't have that purpose for today. It ain't even been 24 hours. They freaking out. But those are what the consumers does. The consumer do these things and willingly give all the information up to the other side, which is the business side of this. Okay. Now the business side of this, by you giving up all your information, they're able to target you with certain promotions, right? The government able to target you in certain ways, control you in certain ways. They know what to send you, what not to send you. Why? Because you done gave them all your information. You gave them your name, date of birth, the shit you like, the shit you don't like. You can't get on social media pretending you're a certain age because you're not doing a certain age type of things. And this is based on algorithm and different metrics. So you can't beat the algorithm because it's being governed by millions of people's and millions of people's actions. And if your action falls within a certain line of other millions of people, then you're lying. Okay? This is how they know what to sell you, what not to sell you. This is how they know how to get certain people that are liberal, some certain people that are this, that, and the third, all because you gave them all the information. Social media ain't going nowhere no time soon. It was designed, right, to study us. And he who has all the data controls the people. Let me say that again. He who has the data controls the people. So while you on there looking good, they know what filters you like. They know how much you get a haircut. They know every fucking thing about you in order to control you. This is why social media ain't going nowhere. So while you might be thinking like, oh, I got me an account, these are my friends, there's certain words they use on social media like followers. You ever thought about that? The heart button. You ever thought about that? It's just crazy like how Instagram shut down, Facebook shut down just for one, not even a whole day, and people are going crazy. But this is what's going to happen. Imagine when they start shutting other stuff down, like our monies. You know what I'm saying? When they start stopping you from having this, you know, because once you get on the grid, it's over for a lot of us. And see, it's always the majority. Okay? If the majority of the people go for this shit, it kind of going to suck everybody else in. But we got to understand, once everything go on the grid, they know, like, even if you got a Tesla, they know where you're going, what time you're going to get there, where you've been, how frequently you went there. They can cut that off. They can stop that car from running. This is what OnStar was about. You can't hide no car no more if you ain't paid the car note. Go look at the logo of OnStar. Well, I say you have to know certain things. You have to know colors, shapes. You get what I'm saying? You have to understand that once everything becomes on the grid, digital, that's why we went from analog to digital, it's over. You're being controlled. They control your money. They can cut your money off. They can cut your lights off. They you know what I'm saying? Pretty soon they're gonna stop you from, if you're a fugitive, they can stop you from running. Unless you got resources out here. They know where you're going. Like, you don't see it. They show you this shit on movies all the time. So the stuff y'all see on the movies, Skynet, y'all think Skynet is not a real company. Go look it up. Go look it up. Skynet. And it was in, I can't recall exactly what movie it was in, but look it up. It'll pop up. Skynet. These are the people that was in control of everything. And then you had the people that was outside the grid, or the what they call them on the movies, man. Like the rebellious people. You know what I'm saying? People who don't want to live on the grid. When you look at the movies, they're living out there like scavengers. This is not fake. Like, these people literally will leave here, create a whole new world, and leave you down here to suffer. You keep talking about religion and you talking about this. You better open your eyes and look at what you can see, okay? Not what you believe or don't know nothing about, because they the one that gave you everything you know. Think about that. The same enemy is the one that gave you everything you know. You think they're going to give you the tools to overthrow them? That don't even make no fucking sense. They definitely ain't here to even the playing field. They are not here for equality. Come on, bro. This is why I do these videos. I don't have time to waste to try to throw some bullshit at you. Or you know what I'm saying? Like, I done did everything a young man want to do. You understand me? So, I utilize my platforms to enlighten people on certain things. I don't care about no jury. I told y'all I come from the music back. I done that. $200,000, $300,000 worth of jury. I done that. I did that. The cars, I did that. I did all that. And the only thing that makes me happy is doing these videos. I did all that. All that did was wasted money. All that did was bring about a lot of hate. It just did. I was just misguided at that time. Just like, you know, a lot of, you know what I mean? But when you come in tune, you in tune. This is the most valuable piece of jewelry I ever carried. And this is my partner, John. Y'all can see his face. It's all I need right here. I'm good. It's all I need. He with me all the time. Everywhere I go, he with me. He's always with me. This means more to me than anything. So what's valuable to you? Just because they say a diamond is valuable, that don't mean it's valuable. It just means it's scarce. Why isn't a rock that's on the ground valuable? You know why? Because anybody can go outside and get it. You ever thought about that? Why you think everything they do and build, they try to make it to where the resource is scarce? Or it's in another country where they control it. Coal. You don't think they can use coal for batteries? But they want to use this, I forgot what they call it. I don't want to mess the name up, but they only using that because the batteries for Tesla. They only using those batteries because it's hard for regular people to get that material or that resource. These people not smart, man. They just created a world where they win. They give us what they want to give us. They tell us what they want to tell us. And they consider smart. No. They get up every day to hide and cover the lies, to keep you from the truth. Their whole goal is to keep you from the truth, lie, lie, lie. Keep you from the truth, tell lies, tell lies, tell lies. Mislead, do all that good stuff. I'm going to say this and I'm going to go. You ever looked up in the sky, right? And looked at the clouds, right? And just wonder, what are those big puffs of smoke? See, they tell us those clouds. And we look at it like, oh, it's nothing, it's clouds. When you really pay attention to something, and you really in tune to something, it's more than what they tell you. And that's not just for clouds. You ever looked at your skin? You ever looked at the process of like how birth is? You ever thought about the fact that you literally can play God in the sense where you can create another you organically? Not the way they trying to do. They trying to make babies. They ain't trying. They making babies in artificial wombs. Cloning. Like sometimes you got to look beyond what they tell you it is. And it's beautiful. You think this air you breathing? Like I say, man, in order for you to be found, you must first be lost. It's your boy Papa Duck, and I'm out. Peace.